Greetings and happy Thursday, everybody.
Looks like Sid has some decent pawns.
Uh-huh. Oh, hi, Seeds. Mwahaha. We wield imaginary weaponry.
This is getting nowhere. Call the monsters.
Should we help them? Yeah, obviously. Let's get in there. So welcome back, happy Thursday. Last time we came back to Balam Garden after the supposedly successful mission run at the Galbadia missile station, or missile base. But when Squall, Renoa, and Cell got here, they found Balam Garden at basically civil war. For some reason, there's an emergence of a Garden Master NORG, and Headmaster Sid is nowhere to be found, but apparently this NORG guy is in opposition to Sid, and the Garden faculty works for him, and obviously some of the Garden not the Garden faculty, but the Garden students. The Seeds are supposedly in Sid's side, but we are not entirely sure about that, so Squall and his crew are going through and just taking care of whatever Garden faculty or infighting that is going on, because we have a bigger problem at hand. There are missiles on the way. Squall doesn't technically know that, but we as the players do. There are missiles coming. They got fired. Oh my. Oh, Dr. Katawaki! Can you stand up? Why are you helping me? I'm with the Garden Master. Stop being ridiculous. I don't care whose side you're on. We need to take care of those wounds now, you hear? That's so nice of her. Squall, don't just stand there. Give me a hand. That's the doctor. He knows. Meanwhile... What is all this faction mumbo-jumbo? It's ridiculous. You're looking for Sid? As you can see, he's not here. Do you have any idea? Zoo might know. I have no idea where she is, though. Why are you looking for him, anyway? I need to inform him that there may be missiles heading this way. You should get out of here, too. Are you serious? I'm definitely going to have to stay. If anybody gets hurt, who's going to look after them? Typical doctor answer. All right, so we've taken care of Dr. Katawaki. Let's continue down the line. Once again, happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having an awesome week. For me, I'm just still playing catch-up. I know that this is going to be coming out a week later, but I'm probably also doing very much needed venting, because I have a feeling that even though it hasn't happened yet, this upcoming podcast, I'm going to be basically on a giant soapbox. I hate to do that to some people, but it's probably going to be happening. In case you guys don't know why, I made it very clear on this channel that I'm a very avid supporter of the company Blizzard Entertainment. And in this previous week, we found out that a Hong Kong player...
Damn it! We need reinforcements.
I'll get back to this in a second. This is basically what we're going to have to do anyways. We're constantly dealing with Garden faculty. Either trying to secure areas or losing those areas because the Seeds are holding them back. Man, it's so good that Headmaster Sid has all the Seeds on his side. Who's there? Yay! More Seeds. Whose side are you on? I'm with the Headmaster. I'm with the Garden Master. So you would get a fight either way. Or you get a fight with the Garden Master. I'm with the Headmaster. That's what I thought. Who's this Garden Master anyway? Wait, you haven't seen him? Huh. Well, that's interesting. Headmaster had most of the Seeds evacuate. Said something about the true battle for Seed is yet to come, and now's not the time. Huh? Okay. Here, take this. So we get an X potion out of it. That's cool. You won't find the Headmaster here. We're gonna hold up here for a little longer. The other cool thing is, if you pay attention to the Seeds that are in the area that you liberate, I believe they all give an item, so make sure you pay attention to that. Some items better than others. I'll just go ahead and point that out, but... yeah, recently a Hearthstone player from Hong Kong made some statements about the liberation of Hong Kong, and you'd think that that would be a political problem and that maybe China would have done something about it, but no, Blizzard did. they banned him. And then later said, no, we're going to ban him as of October 5th, and we're basically going to make it so he can't compete in esports for a year, and he has violated the Grand Master policies, and we're going to take away his winnings. This still enrages me, even now just telling it. How far great companies have fallen. Yes, another one of Sid's followers. Die! People might be like, well, why aren't you paying attention to the story? This is repetitive. This is repetitive stuff. This is padding. You have to do this. They all pretty much say the same thing. They all have different monsters. It's there. So, yeah, in case you guys didn't get my thoughts in the podcast, I'll go ahead and just state them right here and now. I am extremely disappointed and enraged by Blizzard Entertainment for this stance. I have supported them since the 90s. My first game with Blizzard was StarCraft. I have supported them ever since. I even went backwards to find games like Warcraft 1 and 2 and be able to at least try and play them. I went backwards when I became a Diablo fan and played Diablos 1 and 2. Obviously, I did Let's Plays of them on my channel. I have a 200-episode Let's Play of World of Warcraft. And I am a big fan of Blizzard. And what I have seen in this past week has absolutely, utterly disgusted me. Thanks for the backup. If you're looking for the Headmaster, he isn't here. We've gathered here to make them believe that he's in here. Well, that's actually a good tactic, considering they attacked us all at once. There's no way we could hold them off, even if we are seeds. Yeah, that's true. I mean, one mercenary against 1,000. The others are doing the same thing in other areas. Essentially, we're cutting them off. Oh, brilliant, huh? It wasn't our idea, though. Yeah, I mean, it's brilliant. Who came up with it? Zoo. Okay, that makes sense. She took charge immediately when this whole thing began. Yeah, that makes sense for Zoo. For those who are probably saying, like, who the heck is Zoo? First of all, go watch this Let's Play from the beginning. It would be awesome. Zoo is basically, I don't want to say like she's the head seed contractor. Like she sets up the seed missions, I believe, for Headmaster Sid. But she's a good strategist and a very competent seed. So at that point, that's why we're following her lead, is that she's probably the most trusted person Headmaster Sid could have, minus maybe somebody like Kistis. I would actually say Kistis is up there too. Excuse me. I'm also kind of getting over a cold, so that doesn't really help the fact that I'm thoroughly pissed off by Blizzard. I already know that a few people have asked this now and are probably going to be asking in the weeks leading up. I know that a lot of people have canceled their Blizzard subscriptions to various games, and they'll probably, I know a few have been asking, have you done this? I wanted to get more facts on the matter before I made any definitive actions, but I believe I will already also have said this on the podcast. I'm going to be going through the terms of service of every single Blizzard game I own. And if I even get so much as a hint in the contract, which that's basically what a terms of service is. I mean, you're signing a contract to be able to play their game, and you're basically agreeing to following their rules in the process. If I find anywhere that there's any vague allusion to the fact you cannot talk about a horrible, horrible country like China, that's the straw that broke the camel's back. I will immediately uninstall all of my Blizzard games. My WoW subscription goes away. In fact, most of my Blizzard merchandise will be sold, just to see if I can get whatever money I can back from it. The rest will probably be burned, because this is my last fucking straw. Sorry, I don't normally curse on these things, but that is my last straw. I have literally watched my favorite company over the course of a year devolve into everything I hate and despise that is currently in the North American gaming industry. And in fact, in some ways, be worse. It's disgusting. Occasionally on this channel, I'll get somebody who asks, like, why do you support Japan so much? Like, Japan has these issues, and it's not your home country or anything like that. If you like Japan so much, just go live there. I support them because they understand the relationship, at least in a way. I get it. Japan's very isolationistic. They really don't see problems outside of their own borders. They try. Some of their developers do try. But, like, say, companies like Nintendo, the first and final decision is done by their Japanese division. They don't even care what the US division has to say about said decision, they just do it. But at least in some respects, Nintendo knows the relationship between game company and gamer, and aren't willing to violate that. Oh, hi, Sid. Sir. It's a hologram! What the? It was just a hologram. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, actually. Really handy. Really good idea. But that's been my year, and I'm also... I've actually seriously debated whether or not to get a BlizzCon virtual ticket this year. Simply because I kind of want to see the dumpster fire that's about to happen at BlizzCon. Considering that so many of their fans are in direct opposition to this decision. And I haven't been able to confirm this or not, but there is talk now that BlizzCon has amended their rules to the ticket holders. If you come in a Winnie the Pooh cosplay, because there's a China meme regarding Winnie the Pooh, you will be escorted out and banned. I kind of want to watch this thing happen and see the dumpster fire that occurs, because look, Blizzard, you thought Diablo Immortal last year was bad? It's going to look like a drop in the bucket compared to what you're going to deal with this year. You're going to be in serious shit. And it's going to be your fault. Oh, crap. Kids! No!
I'm gonna fight too!
This should be interesting.
Ah!
Wow, the kid kicked the student's butt.
I'm not training every day for nothing. Come on!
You don't need to train anymore.
Why, you little...
We're definitely helping. Help out. Now, this is technically the hardest one to do, because you guys will see in a minute. Yes, it's followers time. So, why is this so hard? Remember, they can pick random monsters. This guy picks this one, T-Rexor. If you've ever come across this guy in the training grounds, he's actually supposed to be your perfect example of how to properly handle status junctions. Why? Because he's a powerhouse. And in order to beat him, you have to junction sleep to one of your character's weapons, so that you can keep him asleep while you beat the crap out of him. Sadly, when I walked into the battle this time, I had to do this a few times, I did not do that. And now you guys are going to kind of see why. Thankfully, I'm a higher level and higher stats than I was at the beginning, so I can kind of survive by scrimping by. Let's just say that Squall's limits are a big help in this battle. If you don't do this, T-Rexor is a very hard fight. Now, that being said, let me go ahead and continue railing on Blizzard. No, I'm going to stop eventually, but that's kind of my viewpoint if you guys want to know. I'm going to be combing through the TOS. If I see so much as any vague illusion that me saying that China is a horrible country with many different human rights violations. They are the worst country on the earth when it comes to that kind of deal. They are genocidal. They're outright evil. And I get banned for it? You made my decision for me, Blizzard. And it's just such a crying shame you are a hollow shell of what you used to be. And it's a shame that Japan gets the relationship better than US developers do. It really is. Considering the fact that they just don't give a crap about a lot of the things that go on outside of their borders. But they still understand that gamers pay them money for their hard work. And appreciate their hard work and are willing to pay for it as long as it's good. And Blizzard, Activision, Bethesda, EA, Ubisoft, you are so obsessed with getting into that Chinese market that you've forgotten who put you where you are in the first place. not the Chinese market. The rest of the world who has a problem with what China does. And that's my issue. I'll get off my soapbox, but that's kind of my viewpoint. I'm still kind of seething from that, and it makes me sad that a company that I've supported for so many years, I could honestly say that I had no problem for the longest time supporting them or having a doubt about them, and in 1 year, that all changed. It all changed. So disappointing. You want to know what hasn't changed? Square Enix. Has Square Enix done some stupid stuff in the past? Yeah. Most game companies have. And here's the thing. If Blizzard learns from this and actually, changes, and I'm talking legitimately changes, then we can give them a second look. But if they don't learn anything from this, then I'm sorry, Blizzard, you're dead. Because I'm not the only one that has these viewpoints. And by the way, T-Rexor's dead. My lecturing killed him. But now, off the soapbox, I promise. And I think we're actually coming to the end? I want to say the training area is the last one that we need to clear out. I might be wrong. We'll have to find out. Yay! Thanks, Squall. Here, I hope this helps. Remedy. That's helpful. All right, so I believe the training area is the last one we needed to go to because we hit the parking garage. Oh, no, we still need to hit the library. I think the library is all that's left. And then at that point, we can hopefully start trying to track down Zoo. And see what the heck happened with Headmaster Sid, because him disappearing, I mean, it makes sense. He shouldn't be out here amidst all this chaos. He'd probably get killed. But... hurry up. Oh, here's some garden faculty. I wonder what they're doing. Oh, die. Yeah, sure, whatever, numbnuts. You forget that I've heard that from pretty much every wing I've done. But that's also an interesting factor. The Garden Master isn't out there trying to hunt down Sid. He's sending his lackeys to do it. Huh. That's interesting. Does the Garden Master even exist? Well, I'll go ahead and spoil it. He does. And you will meet him later, but it's kind of an interesting reveal. So I won't spoil it any further than that. But yes, the Garden Master does exist, and Sid is fine. We just need to track him down. Especially since, we have 20 bajillion missiles coming our way. And this is kind of a nice school area. We don't want to see it wrecked. All right, so here is the library. I believe if you talk to one of the seeds, you will get an item for it. And then thankfully, we can hopefully, whatever, we can maybe catch up with Zoo. See if she can tell us where the heck Sid is. That would be amazing. Don't mind. Please use this. Thanks a lot. Mega Phoenix. Now that's definitely helpful. And I might be wrong about this. In fact, I think I am. But I think that's actually one of the items you need to summon Phoenix in this game. I think it's actually a Phoenix Pinion that does it, but it could be a Mega Phoenix that does it too. Basically, a Mega Phoenix, if it doesn't summon Phoenix, is it resurrects all party members that are dead. Amazing! I love the idea that they finally did something about that, because once you have 2 party members dead and your party size is 3, it's a really hard thing to come back from. Oh, Zoo! Okay, so Zoo is there. Let's go ahead and follow her up the elevator and see if we can finally catch up to frickin' Headmaster Sid. She went up? Well, obviously it's an elevator. Now we have to clear out the second floor. Oh, noes! Thankfully, the second floor isn't as long. We only get access to a few classrooms up here. Here's hoping we can find her. Now, unfortunately, the classroom really isn't open at this point, as you guys will see. So don't worry about going in there and clearing out garden faculty. All you have to do is just keep going down the hall. And then you can come across Zoo. Whose side are you on? Neither. We have urgent news. We need to see the headmaster now. Where is he? I'm listening. Galbadian missiles may be heading this way. Here? All right. I'll inform him right away. Where is he? In his office. We made it look like he's hiding, but he's been there all along. Of course. Okay, well, that's helpful. Follow me. Now, unfortunately, that's all the time we have left for this week. When we get back, we will meet up with Sid, we'll let him know of the situation, and then I think it's time to confront this Garden Master directly.